We got video blog number 2 here. This week's topic is digital identity. When I first saw this topic as being the video blog, kind of did something. I googled myself to see what all was out there on the internet for everyone to access if they were to search my name. Of course, my Facebook, my Twitter, my MySpace, my LinkedIn accounts were all on there, as was my name on the list of the presidents or the dean's list from June of 2015, and then under images there were images taken from my Facebook and my MySpace. So it's kind of cool to see how, if someone was to Google my name, what kind of information they would get. But I would say my digital identity, it is different than my I guess quote unquote real world self. I choose to put online certain things, and I choose not to put online other things, because I want people to see certain things, and there are some things about me or some events, opinions that I don't necessarily want to put out in public for everyone to see. Some people like to put their whole life, every aspect of it on the web, and I just don't think that I think that's too invasive. I think, there's some aspects that we need to keep to ourselves, because it's, things like your relationship, salary, where you work, because nowadays employers will look at your digital identity in the process of hiring you, or while you're employed, to see how you act outside of work, because of a lot of how outside of you work a lot of how you act outside of work affects how you act at work. But I think that the internet has definitely shaped our identities. A lot of us, kind of like last week, or the last video blog was, I mentioned, being in the airport and seeing everybody using their phones. I think most of them were probably using the internet. And sorry for the interruption. What I was saying is, people tend to, I was on the topic of at the airport seeing people use their phone. I think, I'm sure a lot of them were using social media, and they were putting that information out there that they're traveling, and I think, I guess one of the questions this week is, how is your online identity like a performance? I think it's totally a performance, because you control how much people really see. If there's, like I said, there's only some things that I want people to see, so that's what I put on online. There are other things that I don't want people to see, so I don't put that online. I guess that's one way to put it, is I'm performing for the people that are looking at my digital identity. I guess my digital identity does affect my sense of who I am, and as to other people's digital identities. When I see how other people act online, it makes me think about how I act online, and about how I think, and my opinions are shaped. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world, and we all find out about a lot of it through things like social media. And I think it helps to shape our opinions on the matter when you see how other people think about the situations. But I think that, as a whole, we all kind of day by day grow our digital identity, and I just hope one day that it doesn't take over what I guess you would call your quote-unquote real world identity.